short, the consolation is at least there's one
And
life
they got their
he has saved
pistolas.
from that system. One young person
Don't
he
worry,
has
YouTube,
shaped
they're
for the
only
better.
plastic.
More concretely, Naaman escaping
And
the
they're bad
corners by
shots
living with
anyways.
Bunny and getting a family to hold him to task is really a chance to live. Because without this, he was probably going to be dead pretty soon.
If you send Naaman out on the corner now, I'm giving him maybe 1, 2 years before he down the morgue. And maybe, if you're lucky, up here with you.
It's interesting that Colvin ends up with Naaman specifically because, while they seem very different at first, subtly we can see that he identifies with Naaman in certain ways. When Naaman comes to dinner with his wife, he calls the boy an Eddie Haskell, a reference to the character from Leave It to Beaver who's known for trying to cover up being up to no good by putting on a flattering, sucking-up personality with parents.
Gee, Mrs. Cleaver, your hair really does
You said that, Eddie.
Naaman, when he's relaxed, is also very charismatic and charming, whereas when he feels out of his comfort zone, he becomes confrontational, trying to act tough and mimic what he's been taught about how to be like his dad. Yet, in reality, Naaman feels out of place in Weebei's world. Everyone from that world keeps lamenting that Naaman is weak or soft.
Oh, look at you, crying now.
But Bunny can see how Naaman's unsuitability for the corner is not objectively a bad thing. In fact, it means he's better suited for an environment that will hopefully keep him alive. Still, until he gains Bunny's faith and the new class from the academic grant, it's hard to imagine that Naaman will be able to get the opportunity, or even more crucially find the confidence, to see himself as able to function in a different environment. Colvin himself actually has the same problem. In his conversation with Weebei, he reveals that he mentally grew himself in with the Barksdale soldier, even though Weebei is a criminal and he's a cop. When he goes to City Hall to meet with the mayor's staff, he's bumbling, visibly uncomfortable, and always saying something awkward. In Season 3, during Amsterdam, he's totally ill-equipped for the politics coming for him. And later, when he gets into the security field, he's just wrong for it because he doesn't have the instinct to suck up to the rich and powerful and keep quiet. In other words, Bunny feels similarly to Naaman that he can only be himself in certain contexts. And embedded with that is a lack of self-confidence in environments that he doesn't feel polished enough for. In fathering Naaman, then, he's trying to give the boy what he feels he didn't have. And in the end, when we see Naaman thriving in debate club, it's implied that the kid is getting the right instruction in how to bring out his gifts in more formal educational contexts. While Naaman's ending is a bright spot, ultimately it's a disappointment that Colvin, who tried to make institutional change, was shut down and punished for it. And the trends we see over time are not improvements, but largely things getting worse. Even though Bunny's able to help Naaman, he and Carver and Prez can't help Randy or Daquan or Bodie or Michael. The end of Season 4 leaves us with a palpable frustration that hopefully makes us want to fix this broken world, yet the show is also not really that hopeful that we will or can. Bunny himself has understood by this point that things don't change, at least not for the better. Yet there are meaningful exceptions. Besides Naaman getting a chance to live, there's Cuddy making a life out of the game and making a positive impact in young people's lives, Prez getting control of his class and actually teaching them math, and Bubbles overcoming incredible pain and addiction to get clean and share his story with others. All those people needed help to get there. If Bunny Colvin teaches us anything, it's that, however big or small the result may be of your impact, you still have to go ahead and try. When you look around you at all that's not working, how can you not give it a shot and with the program? That's the take. Click here to watch the video we think you'll love, or here to check out a whole playlist of awesome content. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
Everybody in New York was calling
What
his
up,
damn
big
Mr. Nice
homie?
Guy. We met all kinds of customers.
I know, go check out the
this
big
guy
homies
here.
Buy Me a
He's what we
Coffee.
call an enhancement
Go straight to his
smoker, 'cause he
YouTube
thinks
channel
that
by clicking
marijuana
his
makes every activity
name
that
and
much
hitting them
better.
3 dots, right?
Casa su casa.
Observe.
You're Scarface, right?
Yeah.
I love Al Pacino, man.
You ever
see
go
Son
to
of a
sit?
Woman?
Yup.
You ever see?
That's gonna be my next campaign. I'm gonna be the enhancement smoker. You dig? You ever build a set of Legos? Yup. You ever build a set of Legos on weed? Dude, it's a trip. There's Legos sitting in the bushes. What? I don't know. Does he have a gun? Red team go, red team go. Hey, man, I'm gonna have fun with this shit today.